Hi, I'm Isabel, one of the co-founders of Runway, and I'm here to introduce you to Rollouts. The process of releasing a new version of your app doesn't end the moment it hits the App Store or the Play Store. You're likely rolling out your app in stages while keeping an eye on metrics you're tracking across multiple tools to ensure no problems are popping up. That's where the Rollouts dashboard comes in. It pulls together all these critical measures of release health from across your stability, observability, and analytics tools so you can keep a close eye on the health of your rollout all in one place. At the top of the page, you'll see an overview where you can find the current progress of your stage or phase rollout, release adoption stats for both this release and several of your most recent releases, and all of the health metrics you've selected to pull into Runway. Metrics that have defined thresholds will at a glance display green if they're healthy and red if they're unhealthy. For all of these metrics, there's also an option to monitor their delta when compared to the previous version of the app, showing you at a glance if any metrics have deviated significantly from what was observed in the last version. Below the overview section, you'll find automations, where you can see the current status of all rollout automations, including their conditions, thresholds, and whether or not the automation has been triggered. They can be tied directly to any health metrics you've configured, and you can specify trigger conditions, for example, a specific adoption percentage that needs to be reached. Let's take a look at the 3 rollout automations that are currently available. Automatically halt unstable rollouts. Runway will halt your stage rollout if any of your health metrics fall outside of their configured thresholds. For example, you could configure your rollout to be automatically halted by Runway if crash-free sessions drop below 99.5% and adoption has reached at least 10% of users. Automatically accelerate stable rollouts. Runway will accelerate your rollout to 100% of users if everything is healthy and the required conditions have been met. For example, you could configure Runway to release to 100% if crash-free sessions stay above 99.5% and at least 30% adoption has been reached. Prepare a rollback. Runway can automatically prepare a rollback release alongside each submitted app version using the binary from the last stable release, so you can be ready to roll back an unstable release with the click of a button. Directly below the automation section, you can see an expanded view of each metric under each category. Graphs show how all your metrics have performed over time since your release went live. If you've configured a threshold for any metric, you can also see whether the metric is currently healthy or unhealthy based on your chosen definition. Should you catch a serious problem that's causing issues for a broad range of your users, you have a couple options for actions that you can take right from the Rollouts page. Pause your stage rollout and start a hotfix release, with quick actions to branch off the previous release's tag, bump the version, and even immediately cherry-pick specific fixes from your working branch. Or you can perform a rollback to your previous release. Rollouts provide the only full picture of your release health that can be found anywhere. It pulls a wide variety of metrics into one place, giving your team full visibility into the health of your rollout as it progresses, with the option to build notifications and automations around your team's unique definition of health, so you can rest easy knowing that if any problems arise, Runway will be there to ensure their impact to customers is minimal.